Hello! In this class, we'll finally add rain to our scene. So to do that, we will start creating a new document. Go to File, New, and here I'll put 4000 pixels by 3000 pixels. I want a big file because I am working with 4K resolution. So I will create, and here I have the white background. I'm gonna use Ctrl Y to invert color and create a new layer. Click here, create new layer, and then I will use the pencil tool. We have the brush, and keeping the mouse left button pressed, you can see other tools. And here we have pencil tool. You can choose the type of brush using the pencil tool. So here I use the hard round, and I go to Window, Brush Settings. Also you can click here in this bar, in this icon, and we have the option of editing some compositions with these brushes. So here, using this brush, I can increase the size. So put something like 18 pixels, and I can change the spacing. So put a spacing, a high spacing, and shape dynamics. We have size jitter to change the variation, and scattering. I can enable both axes and scatter my dots. So when you do a simple click on your screen using the white color, you see just one dot, but keeping the mouse left button pressed and dragging the mouse, you do these variations that you have created. So you can do it in some parts of your screen. And now I'll create an effect of motion to simulate the drops of our rain. So going to the filter, we have the option of Stylize Wind. You can keep from the right or from the left. It makes no difference. I'll keep from the right, click OK, and then doing a zoom, holding Alt, you can see that this effect was applied on the dots. But I need to repeat this command to get the effect that I want. So I will go here to Filter, and I could click Wind, but I will use the shortcut Alt Ctrl F or Option Command F on Mac. So here, Ctrl Alt F, you can do several times. And then we have this effect. Now Ctrl T to free transform. I will rotate these dots, and I can resize, reposition. So I want a little of slant. And I will apply motion blur, going to Filter, Blur, Motion Blur. You need to choose the right angle here, because if you have something like an horizontal angle, you have something like this. So you need to keep the direction of the drops in motion, and you can control here the effect being applied. I think this way it's a good effect. I'll click OK, and now I need just drag it into my file. So using the move tool, I'll click here with mouse left button and release here on my file. Zoom out, Control T to free transform. It's a big image, so I will adjust the size. Press enter, and then I have this effect on my image, and I can copy. I'll drag this layer, so put it above all layers. I rename as rain, and then I will copy, pressing Alt. I can drag, and we have some empty areas. I can also decrease a little bit the opacity. And we have some empty areas. I can also copy, make another copy, and change the scale, Control T, to make small dots, small raindrops. And I can decrease the opacity. At these small drops, I can copy more. I need to select the right place. I'll make zoom here, and holding Alt key, I can copy. And I'll make another copy, selecting the two layers. I can drag them to the top. And also here, the right side of my image, not copy these two layers. I need to select the right layer. It is 4 and 3. And I have these variations of opacities and of raindrop size. Also, I can apply some effects of splashbacks because the raindrops are falling into the ground and then they come back up. So these raindrops falling on the surfaces go up after falling. So I will simulate something like this, copying some of these elements. I'll copy the first rain. I just need to see where I have this layer. It is here. So I will press Alt to copy. And then I rename. I will just place it under all layers. And here I will rename as Splashback. Now I'm going to use Control T to free transform. And I will flat this image. Right click and flip vertical. So I have this effect, and I want the splashback like the raindrops going to the left and to the right, just not for one side. So I will copy it. I'll press Enter, and then I will copy. Control T, right click and flip horizontal. So I have these two effects, and I can change the scale to have some variation. So for these two layers, splashback, I will select them with Shift key and right click to merge layers. So I have just one layer for splashback, and again Control T to free transform. I can adjust the size, and I want effect here, a lighter effect. I also could change the blending mode to something like lighting, and then I can have the opacity being decreased, and I could apply some Gaussian blur, going to filter, blur, and Gaussian blur. Now I think it is good, and I could copy these effects to other parts of my image. Go in here, try to copy the right thing, and here Control T, you can adjust. And I could control opacity, so I want a soft effect. It's something like a small detail that makes all difference in your project. So just to finish this rain effect on our scene, I will select all these layers and put them on a group. I'll click here on this folder. I'll rename the folder as rain. So turning off the group, you could turn off the rain effect. And also selecting this group, I could decrease the opacity for all the layers inside the group. So I think I want some opacity to have a soft effect. I need to see my building clearly also. I think it is good now. And so we have our rain applied to our project. I hope you have enjoyed and wait for you in the next class. Bye bye.